Hello, welcome to Totally Random. Okay, so back with this pay toilet lock. I've made a little frame for it. You can see it opens and closes. Got the nameplate out of the way for the moment. Okay, so yeah, progress made so far. We've cut keys for it, obviously. And the change collection area. I've cut the key for that as previously shown. However, it wasn't, I was using a Peterson's bump hammer to get it in and out. It wasn't coming out smoothly. So, basically took it, set it on this piece of brass with the key in it, held onto it and gave it a file. And that's what we've come up with. So, just to give you an idea, it's about the quantity of, what's for reference, 2-cent piece. Decent pile of filings. Anyway, that's beside the point. So, that was fitting quite snug. However, once we got it the right way up, once I got it screwed down with the plate up the top, I found that it was it's a bit loose, so I probably removed too much material, but it wasn't. I hadn't bolted it down to anything. So door mech, everything works. However, we have one interesting thing. That's vacant. That pulls back. Now it's engaged. This is what I find ever so interesting about this lock. So the person would go into the toilet, I'll just change my pocket, they would close it, and no one else can enter at the moment. So I'll get my hand out of the way so you can see it's engaged and it's not pulling the bolt. However, when the person wants to leave, they leave, and it's sweet. It's vacant again. Next person comes up, not getting in unless you got the coin, so that goes in. However, and this is weird, it's not working. However, the key will still let you in. Reset it. Even if I take the key out, because it wouldn't be there, it's not letting it back in. So you're really in a rush. You're gonna get either pissed off or shitty for one reason or another, because keep staking your money. You've seen it work if you were waiting, because someone else has already walked out, which means the lock worked for them. Okay, so I figure somewhere around about here, within the lock mech, when this drops down, you'll hear the noise. That first click, it's not triggering whatever it should trigger. And I can tell by the polish on this and the sides of it that someone's given it a little bit of love before it was sent my way, with the intention of being given more love. So I hope this is fitting. It balances really nicely. So yeah, saying it was right up my alley was correct, because obviously there's something inside this mech I'll have to have a look at. So get it working uniformly and consistently. So yeah, there you go. You collect your money, and we've got the same amount of money, 10 cents that we put in there. And just for shits and giggles, I'll try it. I'll make sure we can't get in. And that's fallen straight to the change collection area. So I'll do that with another 10 cents. Still not working. It's, even if I manipulate this, it's still not opening. So something's going on in here. Maybe I've run this coin through probably 50 to 100 times, and maybe 2% of the time it fucking actually works at the moment. So that's the next thing to get at. And the way to do that is by removing this bottom plate. I'll just show you here. You remove the bottom plate. There's 2 screws in there. They come out. That drops off, and that plate is just it's held up. So we're really just holding on by these 2 guys here. Which way is that? It's right way up. So that's all we have for the time being. Next step is to pull this thing apart, work out why the locks work, but the coin feed mech is a bit erratic. That taken into account, when that's done, this is a bit of a improv, and there's also kind of SOS, Paul, if you're watching. If you know why it does this, give us a heads up, because I'm going to pull this thing apart pretty much after I finish the video. So I feel that I'm going to have to make a Lexan front plate for it so I can actually see what's going on, see where the problem is, due to the nature of where this all bolts in on the inside. That said, I'll work it out one way or the other. Yeah, what else was I going to say about this? It's been fun. Hinges, they could probably do it. There's probably a mil or 2 there, mil 1.5 that needs to come off. So I'll give that a fold down so that sits flush. Take these, totally disassemble it again, which I've done a number of times now, because we're not sitting completely flush on all levels. Yeah, I mean, this is a old breadboard from a hotel, so I've incorporated some. This is probably almost as old as this, ironically. I've incorporated 2 things which would have existed at the same time and space. So, yeah, it's actually quite nice wood too. So, we can get a shot of the grain. But my shitty cutting with the circular saw. I think this might make some nice pick handles. I got a bit of that. That with this sheet of stainless down here. So anyway, I'm rambling on. She kind of works, she kind of don't. But until it works, yeah, I'm going to just keep working on it. In the meantime, I'll give this a sand and paint it once the mech's working. So I'll come back. I'll probably just come back and go, look, it works, and be done with it. But either way, it's fun and been fun, and let's see what's hiding inside here. Why it's not working? It's boggling my mind. So I've got to pull it apart. Anyway, totally random. That's a Pay toilet lock circa 1970's, and yeah, the people who made it were J.Hubball and Co. So I'm doing the right thing, putting 2 cents in the slot and drawing back the knob, but not gaining admission. So once we're gaining admission, that'll live round about there. And if there's a particular point on there, it should be mounted. That's exactly where it's going to go. Anyway, totally random locks and picks. Thanks for watching. Keep legal and happy picking.